Green light and the match is on. Momo with the bajada de pared with backhand volley on the follow-up from Martín Di Nenno. Poor touch there by Martín Di Nenno. Mariano, Gonzalez playing the Chiquita. Little short. 30-15 for Momo Gonzalez and Martín Di Nenno. Martín. The bajada. It's a good one. In only one game we can see what we were saying before. The exchanges. That many smashes. More patience. The glass finder from Mariano Gonzalez. Gonzalez we see there in the scoreboard. They're playing for the nickname, for the family name actually. Thank you for the messages giving me the information. A lot of players watching today, so that's why we see it. Martín Di Nenno getting advantage of the net touch from Mariano Gonzalez. Gonzalez, Momo, Gonzalez. The Gonzalez is Momo, not Mariano. With a 15-0 on the board. Couple chances for Cabeza Gonzalez to get a game. Curro Cabeza is actually a Premier Padel champion, winning the Gijón P2 in 2025 next to Diego Garcia. Just like that, a game for Gonzalez Cabeza. And we actually saw last week Curro Cabeza facing Arturo Cuello and Agustin Tapia. It was a special match for the Cabeza family, knowing that Maika Cabeza is a girlfriend of Arturo Cuello and he was facing the brother, Curro Cabeza. Martín Di Nenno putting it to sleep. Good drop shot after the volley from Momo Gonzalez. They're finding good combinations. If Momo gets a good volley, then Di Nenno's ready for the next one. If it's Di Nenno, then Momo finishes. One for Momo and Di Nenno. Gonzalez and the por tres. It's gone. Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza are actually big players, both of them. Tall players. We're double checking now the info. But again, Curro Cabeza, as a lefty, is already aggressive. He has the forehand in the middle, which is already an advantage. But both Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza can use it today. 187 for Mariano Gonzalez. And a big slap now from Curro Cabeza. No mercy from Curro. So 180 for Curro Cabeza and 187 for Mariano Gonzalez. Nenno will get back to that one in time. Momo Gonzalez plays the lob. Nenno in the corner, down the middle. Nice chiquita. Closing the angle, now getting the block. Curro. The ball apparently touched the post light up there, the one you can see on your screen. You'll see it here better in the replay, and that's why the point belongs to Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez. Not only the point, but also the game, 2 apiece. We didn't see a single break point so far. What a reaction by Momo Gonzalez. The Momo block. Trying to attack Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez by walking to the net, by targeting Momo Gonzalez and Martín Nenno with the body shots. Momo lets it go, plays a bajada, Nenno to the fence. What a get by Mariano Gonzalez between the legs, and then Martín Nenno will finish the job. It was a good touch, a good highlight from Mariano Gonzalez. Momo letting it go, and it's a love game for the Nenno Gonzalez. 3-2 in the first set of the semifinals. Three-two in the first set for Martín Nenno and Momo Gonzalez. We didn't see a single break point. Let's see if this is the moment for Martín and Momo, the number ones of the event. Pablo Lijó and Javi Leal were waiting for the winner from this match. And after giving us a surprise yesterday, Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez by knocking down José Antonio García Diestro and Maxi Sánchez Blasco, they want to do it again now against Martín Nenno and Momo Gonzalez, a team from the top 8 in Premier Padel. They are currently the number 7. They're number 7 in Premier Padel. An honor to have Martín and Momo here in Kazakhstan. Oh, the angle from the lefty Curro Cabeza. That was a great winner. And a game, once again, a love game. They're not winning a single point, Nenno and Gonzalez in defense, which is not great for them. And it's ideal, really good for the program, for the lefty Curro Cabeza, for Mariano Gonzalez. 3-3, 3-all. With Martín Nenno on serve, with Momo Gonzalez volleying. Nenno not taking the smash. It's a good idea, honestly, from Mariano there to get the transition. It's probably the only option he has. That's the thing, they're working, they're getting into a good position, and then when they have to execute the volley, they're either sending it long or finding the net. Martín Dineno does. Martín Dineno showing Cabeza and Gonzalez the way you have to do it. That went out from Momo Gonzalez. Not the best. Not the best from Momo. It's long from Curro Cabeza. A short game once again. Martín Dineno and Momo Gonzalez defending, going for a break. But Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza are doing a great job. That was much better from Momo Gonzalez. That was much better from Momo. Good anticipation from Momo. One of the fastest players. Curro. Reaction by Martín Dineno. A new block from Momo Gonzalez. And it goes in. And he plays a contra-pared. Probably he didn't want to play a lob on the contra-pared, knowing that the smash was going to be easy for Mariano Gonzalez. Aiming for Chiquita, which is something hard. Dineno slowing things down, and it works. When everything was flying, Martín Dineno has the time to think, to play a Chiquita. Dineno in defense, going low, playing the angle. They're giving the ball to Curro Cabeza. They're avoiding Mariano Gonzalez. Momo flies, switching on the right side. Curro Cabeza hitting Martín Dineno. But the plan for Momo and Martín is clear. They're giving the ball to Curro Cabeza. Dineno not stopping the volley from Mariano Gonzalez. So 15-30, now a 40-30. Momo there once again. Momo always there, jumping over the net. Reading Mariano Gonzalez. Deuce. Dineno approaching the net. Good volley exchange between Dineno and Gonzalez. Curro Cabeza goes for the smash. Is blocked by Momo Gonzalez. Dineno. Martín. Momo turning around. What a reaction. Quick hands at the net from everyone. Curro just in time. Mariano Gonzalez with the same servo booster. It's going to be in, Martín. It's in, Martín. And at the end, Curro Cabeza switching and moving to that corner that belongs to Mariano Gonzalez. Finds a mistake, leaving it short and into the net. And that means that for the first time in the match, we see a break point for Dineno and for Momo. Dineno at the net, same for Momo. Dineno, Martín Dineno. The break for Momo Gonzalez and Martín Dineno. And the perfect moment to make it 5-3. giving the number 1 seeded team the chance to close a set just now. Three points away from the set. Martín Di Nenno and Momo Gonzalez took the break when they had one. And that's the difference between these players and the rest. Taking advantage of the chances of the big and important moments. That bajada from Momo Gonzalez. That's a dagger from Momo. A bullet into the corner. 30 love. A free point. Little present from Curro Cabeza, 40 love and 3 set points for Momo and for Martín Di Nenno. Another free point, this time given by Mariano Gonzalez, and just like that, Momo Gonzalez and Martín Di Nenno will claim the first set 6-3. The second set between Curro Cabeza, Mariano Gonzalez and Martín Di Nenno Momo is up and running. The 6-3 for Di Nenno Gonzalez. Pablo Lijó and Javi Leal are waiting for the winner from here. Di Nenno jumps. Di Nenno saves it, but he touched the net, I think. It's either that or the double touch from Martín. Tac. And out of court from Mariano Gonzalez. And another por cuatro, this time from Curro Cabeza. Late chancletazo from Curro Cabeza. What a volley by Momo Gonzalez. It's a challenge also for Momo to adapt to these conditions. Now that he's not really an aggressive backhand player. Needs to be here in Kazakhstan. There he goes again. Good job by Momo. Martín leaving it short. What a touch. As classy as you can be on the finish. Curro Cabeza. Just a little long by Martín Dineno. Martín. Yes, sir, that's cash. Once again, the transition from Martín Dineno is working. Big answer from Mariano Gonzalez. And another one. Sending it for 4. The other court. First days we had 4 courts here at the IDD Padel Club, with action in every one of them. But for the semifinals and finals, everything happens here in the center court. And by the way, if you missed it, we're kicking off the finals at 2 p.m. local time, and then at 4 with the men. Osorio Iglesias, Jess Castellón, Lorena Rufo, and Javi Leal, Pablo Lijó winning, facing the winner of this match between Momo and Martín Dineno, and Mariano Gonzalez, Curro Cabeza. Looks like it's going to be Momo and Martín. We'll see if there's a reaction or not from Curro and from Mariano Gonzalez. Another game for Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza refusing to play the lob. There it goes. Goes in. It goes in, and it was a wrong decision by Mariano Gonzalez. I mean, high ball on the forehand. He thought it was going long, and it wasn't. Dineno surprising Mariano Gonzalez. Momo on the jumping smash. He had it. I think he lost it in the air because he was there. 187. It was easy for Mariano Gonzalez, but he lost it in the air. Misjudged the position from the ball after the smash from Momo Gonzalez. Good angle by Martín Dineno. And then on the way back into the net he goes. (30-15) for Momo Gonzalez and Martín Dineno. And another mistake from Mariano Gonzalez, going long and giving Dineno and Gonzalez a chance to tie the match. Momo Gonzalez closing every door, but they win this time. Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez. El turquito Martín Dineno. And Momo Gonzalez coming here to this tournament as the favorites, and they want to make it to the final. Nice volley once again from Momo. From one side to the other, Momo. Incredible volleys from Momo Gonzalez. 2 apiece. Mariano. Good touch by Momo Gonzalez. And then, speaking of good volleys, Gonzalez does the same. Mariano copies Momo. We can call it the Gonzalez volley. Momo with power. That's a rock. It's a bullet. Goes out from Curro Cabeza, and this is a moment that Martín Di Nenno and Momo Gonzalez were waiting for. 30-all, and in the first set they only had 1 break point and they took it. Curro. It's a block from Martín Di Nenno with a volley. Martín, and the passing shot, Martín Di Nenno. What a block and what a finish. 30-40, first break point of the second set for Di Nenno Gonzalez. Momo and Di Nenno to take the lead in the second set. Momo does the effort. Di Nenno covers the backhand. The ball opens up. Momo Gonzalez not able to read the bounce, and they save the break point. Momo thought the ball was going to the other side. It goes in from Curro Cabeza. There's no chance. There's no chance. As lucky as you can be, Curro. It was part of a plan. That's exactly what Curro wanted to do. Much better from Curro Cabeza. This was the time. And they save a break point to get once again in front of Di Nenno and Gonzalez. After getting a break point, now Di Nenno and Gonzalez back on serve. Getting closer. But a good save by Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez. Di Nenno was not there. Di Nenno was not there, and Mariano will take the point. The people going crazy here as they see a reaction from Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez. It's a 15-30. Martín Dinero knows the importance of the moment, of the big vamos after the 30-all. Dinero puts it up, but he finds the net. And it's a break point now for Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez. 30-40. From the break point for Nenno and Momo to the break point for Mariano and Curro. Momo. Gonzalez will save it for the number ones. Martín. And Momo to the net. And Momo to the net to give Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza another break point. The Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza moment. Dinero in the middle, good volleys. But Gonzalez and Cabeza are saving everything. They're resisting. Finding the moment to play the lob. What a chiquita from Mariano Gonzalez. Dinero in the middle. Ay, Momo, you find the net. And a break for Curro Cabeza, Mariano Gonzalez. 4-2 in the second set. The match is changing. The match is alive. Good angle once again from Mariano Gonzalez. How important it was for Mariano Gonzalez and for Curro Cabeza to be able to save the break point when the match was tied in this second set and then to get the next one. Curro flying. And after the break, it's a 40 off. A good lead. And they do it just like that. It's 5-2 for Curro Cabeza, Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza can send the match to a third set. Momo Gonzalez and Martín Di Nenno are suffering now. Being challenged. Mariano to Momo. Momo to Curro, and Curro to the net. 30-15. Martín Di Nenno with the winner off the bajada de pared. Homework done. Saving their serve, and now time to get a break. If not, we'll there we go. We'll go to the third set. Pause and plays for the commentator. Making an unforced error is always not only part of the game, but also for us. 5-3, Curro Cabeza, Mariano Gonzalez. And Martín Di Nenno, with a chance to attack, lives it short into the net. Much better love from Martín Di Nenno, putting Mariano Gonzalez in a worse spot to go for the smash. And a tap out por cuatro from Curro Cabeza. The fans, the crowd loving it here. Martín. Curro flying behind Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano on the right side. Momo Gonzalez with a surprising mistake when he wanted to go for the por cuatro. It's a 40-15 and it's a double set point for Curro Cabeza and for Mariano Gonzalez. Curro, Mariano at the net. Curro Cabeza, let's fly. What a block by Martín Di Nenno. Momo, up and over, Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza. Sensational block from Martín Di Nenno to save the first set point. And now you think about the mistake from Momo Gonzalez. This could be a 30-40, but with an easy ball from Momo Gonzalez, it's a second break point for Curro Cabeza, for a second match point for Curro Cabeza. And for Mariano Gonzalez with a por tres to close the set. Not a match point, a set point, but still a big moment for Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez. Third set between Mariano Gonzalez, Curro Cabeza, and Momo Gonzalez. Martín Di Nenno with a green light. Whoever takes the third set will take the spot in the final and will face Pablo Lijó and Javi Leal for the championship in Kazakhstan. Momo. From one side to the other. A good defense from Curro, not the best one from Mariano. Martín. I think it was out, but they will keep playing. Momo on the way back. Martin and another chiquita. Little games at the net. Momo covers, and Momo delivers. Break gives you the set. Happened to Leal and Lijo, happened to Martin Dineno and Momo Gonzalez in this first opening set, happened to Curro, Cabeza and Mariano in the second one. Only a break is enough. But the best shot from Momo. The chancletazo from Curro Cabeza punishing Momo Gonzalez. It's a 40-15 for the underdogs. For Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez. Curro. Simple por tres. Effortless. And it was pure technique from the lefty Curro Cabeza. Curro finds a gap. Curro finds a window. The faces from Martin Dineno and Momo Gonzalez are not the same as the ones that we saw in the first set. Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza becoming a real threat. Real danger. $40-15 for the Nenno Gonzalez. What a block by Momo. Mariano Gonzalez, that was a great smash. Momo, once again, the same forehand volley. Mariano Gonzalez is saying sorry to Curro Cabeza because they know that if you put it in the middle and high into the forehand for Momo, it's game over. Curro Cabeza making the Nenno pay. What a semi-final between Momo Gonzalez, Martin Dineno, Curro Cabeza and Mariano. Anything can happen. Anything can happen as Martin Dineno once again makes a mistake from the back of the court, which is something that you don't see a lot from Martin. Curro flying. And Curro picking up another point. Nice bajada from Mariano Gonzalez, working as a team. Some winners from Curro, some winners from Mariano. And just like that, once again, they win their serving game without conceding a single point. Martín Di Nenno into Mariano Gonzalez corner. Mariano Gonzalez completely faking Momo. He was expecting a ball from this guy in the middle. He moves there, and Mariano opens up the face of the racket, changing everything. Speed, directions, everything. Really good shot by Mariano Gonzalez, not this one. It's a 40-15. Momo, that's good. Good enough to get it done. 3-2 in the third set for Di Nenno and Momo Gonzalez. The first one for Di Nenno Gonzalez. The second one for Curro, Cabeza and Mariano. And now 3-2 in the third one. No break points so far in the third chapter. Martin plays a beautiful chiquita. Walking forward. Momo avoiding the bullet from Curro, Cabeza, gets a winner. Up it goes from Momo. Curro Cabeza. Curro Cabeza into the net. Momo being smart, going down the line with the lob, giving Curro Cabeza less time to recover. Same one from Martin on the other side. Look at the answer from Mariano Gonzalez. Since the second set, Mariano's playing a really good match. Curro. That's short. Di Nenno will save it. A weird movement from Martin Di Nenno. To stay at the net, to play the bajada now. Di Nenno goes in. Momo. Sí. Momo Gonzalez in the por tres. Walking from the left to the right. 30-all. This could be an open door for Di Nenno Gonzalez. Much more energy from the baseline from Martin Di Nenno and Momo Gonzalez. But that's a free point given away by Martin Di Nenno, and he knows it. What a gift. And Cabeza, Mariano will take it all day. Cabeza and Mariano will take it all day, 3 apiece. When Di Nenno and when Momo were pushing, they survive and they score. Away from Martin Di Nenno goes Curro Cabeza. We saw it in the second set. We saw a break point for Di Nenno and Momo Gonzalez. they couldn't take it, and in the next game, it was Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez doing so. We'll see if it happens again. It wasn't a break point for Martín Dineno and for Momo Gonzalez, but they were close. And now it's a love 15. With Curro Cabeza at the net. With Mariano Gonzalez jumping high and sending it por tres. I saw this move in the second set and they want to do it again. Curro and Mariano. A great win over José Antonio García Diestro and Maxi Sánchez Blasco yesterday. And now challenging Martín Dineno and Momo Gonzalez, who came here to Kazakhstan to get the win as a clear favorites. Big save in the corner from Curro Cabeza once again. Big defense from the lefty. I thought he was going to play the lob. Escaping the pressure from Martín Dineno, and when he had some more time, he didn't play the lob. Momo Gonzalez taking advantage of it. It's a 15-30. Good serve by Martín Dineno, just on the line. Big point. Dineno goes down the line. Mariano's there. Mariano Gonzalez is always there. Momo will try the smash. What a touch by Mariano Gonzalez. Curro in the middle. What a save by Mariano Gonzalez. It's a 30-40. A break point for the underdogs. One of the shots of the day by Mariano Gonzalez. Can they do it? Can they be the surprise of the week in Kazakhstan? Momo, Mariano, and Momo says, no, wait a second, it's not over. Good por cuatro from Momo Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Momo with a couple winners in a row in the best moment. In the ideal situation to show up. That's going to leave the court. Long from Mariano Gonzalez. They had a break point. Big save by Nenno Gonzalez. A few moments ago, we saw a break point for Mariano Gonzalez and Curro Cabeza, showing that anything can happen. It's a wide open match. At the end of the semifinals, with Momo Gonzalez and Martín Dineno fighting hard, digging deep, with Pablo Lijó and Javi Leal waiting in the finals. Ciao. It's gone. And he stays up there. Didn't fall. There's a ceiling up here in the ADD Padel Club, and the ball from Mariano Gonzalez stayed up there. We're going to need a new one. Clean game for Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez getting the job done. 4-4. Pressure's on for Martín Di Nenno and Momo. Di Nenno on the volleys, one from Momo. Mariano's there. Curro Cabeza defending. Really good gets from Curro Cabeza, but at the end it was Momo, the one winning, the one punishing Mariano in his corner. Today Momo Gonzalez finding really good shots with the volleys. Martín Di Nenno dodging the bullet. Momo. Mariano. Momo and then Mariano. Curro Cabeza was there in the back wall, trying to stop the smash from Momo Gonzalez, but the lefty didn't touch it, letting Mariano Gonzalez have a second chance. That's long. It's gone. It's a glass fighter from Mariano Gonzalez. At a 40-15. Momo. And the net says no to Mariano. 5-4, Di Nenno Gonzalez. This is the end of the match. That's a super save from Martín Di Nenno. And the jump from Momo Gonzalez is going to be denied. What a match. What a semi-final to close a journey today. An incredible Saturday full of paddle. Mariano lifts it short. Momo picks it up. And Martín with a por tres. Cross court from the right side, knowing the importance of the moment. Knowing that a break here is going to give them the match and the ticket to the finals in Kazakhstan. Curro expecting the smash from Martín Di Nenno to go down the line. Good lob from Di Nenno. That was almost a mega block from Momo Gonzalez, but Mariano doing what he needs to do. The body shot towards Momo. Martín wins at the net. 30-all, and the win is around the corner. It's 30-all. Knowing that Cabeza and Gonzalez were both of them young players, they didn't feel the tension, the nerves. Martín, Di Nenno, Momo on the right side. Curro Cabeza with a risky smash blocked by Momo Gonzalez. That is short from Momo. That was way short by Momo Gonzalez on the lob. Another por tres from Curro Cabeza. Who's at pressure? It's 5-all. Big effort in defense from Curro Cabeza in that corner to resist facing the volleys from Martín Dineno and from Momo Gonzalez. And then when he has a chance to do it, he plays a good lob. First serve by Martín Dineno. Dineno and another one. Being aggressive. As aggressive as Martín Dineno can be. Momo, good call. Good leave. The glass finder from Mariano Gonzalez in a set that doesn't have a single break point. Well, break points, yes, but converted, none. Mariano and Momo, the dunk, stays in. Coming back with a 40-15. Momo, the middle, and it's a game for Momo Gonzalez, Martín Dineno, 6-5, securing the tiebreak. Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez serving to find a tiebreak. And that's a good way to start. What a bajada de pared from Curro Cabeza. It's insane from Mariano Gonzalez. What a point. Match, and I think both teams deserve a tiebreak. It was very even. And apparently we'll have it. Unless something crazy happens, we will have a tiebreak. Curro, Martín, no Mariano, going for the por tres but not getting it. Let me show you how to do it, says Momo Gonzalez to Mariano. Mariano goes down, and from the 40 love, now it's 40-30, and you have some questions and you have some doubts. The ghosts. Your thoughts becoming an enemy. And your thoughts becoming an enemy. It was a 40 love, now it's a deuce. The experience and the mentality from Martín Dineno. Curro Cabeza from deep. Momo Gonzalez will send it por cuatro. And we have a match point for Martín Dineno and Momo Gonzalez. It was a 40 love. And the demons and the thoughts becoming an enemy for Mariano Gonzalez and from Curro Cabeza, who takes a pointless smash, giving Momo Gonzalez a free point and a match point for the number ones. Martín puts it up. It's a great lob from Martín Dineno. It was a great lob from Martín Dineno. What a way to finish a match. Martín Dineno and Momo Gonzalez showing why they are the number ones of this FIP Padel Almaty. And in 3 sets with a 7-5 in the final. And third set, they advance. They move on to the big final to face Pablo Lijó and Javi Leal. Sí, Martín. Sí, Momo. Job done. Hello and welcome once again to the semifinals of this FIP Gold Almaty. Bienvenidos a las semifinales masculinas de este FIP Gold en Kazajstán. Tenemos a los ganadores, the winners of the last match of the day, Martín y Nenno Momo Gonzalez. Momo, ¿cómo estás? Ahora hablamos un poco en español, pero también a little in English. How do you feel in a complicated match, but making it to the final here in Kazakhstan?
Well, now I'm a little bit relaxed, but the match was so hard. Curro, bueno, I know Curro a long time ago because he's from Malaga like me. Mariano, I know also because we share the same brand. They play really well. They are very young, but play amazing. I think that they have a shining career ahead of them. Well, I don't know how we won the last game. I think that we fight a lot because every volley from there come so fast. Well, I'm happy to play a final tomorrow against Pablo and Javi. I think the condition is a little bit difficult, but we have to adapt and try to win every games here.
Thank you so much, Momo. Y tenemos mucha gente en el canal de la Federación Internacional que te está siguiendo desde España, que también tendrá ganas de escucharte algunas palabras en español. Lo mismo, repetimos un poco cómo se sienten las sensaciones en un torneo distinto para ustedes, un desafío que les da la oportunidad de jugar una final como pareja.
Bueno, aquí hablo un poquito mejor en español, pero...
No, muy bien en inglés
pero
también.
Bueno,
Muy bien.
La verdad que bien. Lo estuve hablando con Martín el otro día. Almaty es una ciudad que nos ha sorprendido para muy bien. La verdad que cuando venimos aquí no nos esperábamos esto y bueno, la verdad que es increíble la ciudad, la gente de aquí, la organización, la verdad que nos han tratado desde el primer momento de 10. Es como te digo, las condiciones son un poco difíciles, un poco raras. Es verdad que sí pienso que un field goal debería haber salida por 3, pero bueno, el pádel está avanzando, yo creo que son cosas que se solucionarán en un futuro. Y como te he dicho, ahora mismo yo creo que hay que adaptarnos a lo que hay, jugar con lo que tenemos e intentar seguir dando un pasito más, que solo nos queda uno mañana.
Muchas gracias, Momo. Invito a Martín que pasa acá de este lado, hacemos un cambio en la pista, como los vi que hicieron varias veces durante el partido. Un partido, Martín, a match that for some moments, in the first set you said, okay, it's a win, it's a final for us, but then in the second, something changed. You had to fight. In the last game it was a 40 love for them, era un 40-0, un segundo set que se puso complicado, pero al final, bueno, rascando, peleando, estar en una nueva final.
Sí, yo voy en español, que la gente no se crea que iba a hablar en inglés ni loco. Pero sí, o sea, sabíamos que los chicos son, bueno, el futuro de nuestro deporte. Curro tiene algo que no muchos jugadores tienen, que es ganar un Premier Padel, que no es poca cosa. Y Marianito desde Paraguay se vino desde muy joven a Madrid, él y toda su familia. Entonces está jugando impresionante, no le picaba ninguna volea, no sé cómo hacía. Creo que ni a Galán, a Galán alguna paralela se le puede jugar, pero hoy a Mariano no le podía jugar ninguna, increíble. Pero bueno, los felicito a los chicos, es un nivelazo, los que seguramente van a dar en unos años. Le deseamos lo mejor y nosotros intentando adaptarnos a estas condiciones. O sea, de más decir que obviamente es difícil jugar así por 3, no es tan usual para nosotros y más en un torneo que ya reparte puntos interesantes y demás. Pero bueno, esperemos, hola amigo, esperemos bueno, que con el futuro las cosas se acomoden, nosotros intentamos adaptarnos y zafamos y estamos en la final. Así que ahora descansar y mañana darlo todo.
Traduzco. Voy con la traducción a ver si me acuerdo de todo. So he was mentioning Curro Cabeza and Mariano Gonzalez as the future, mentioning that Curro Cabeza has something that a lot of players don't have, which is winning a Premier Padel event. Then mentioning the volleys from Mariano Gonzalez. And he was saying that not even Ale Galán was able to volley the way Mariano Gonzalez was doing it today. No bounce at all on the volleys. Really happy to be in another final, first final as a pair with Momo Gonzalez, and the conditions that sometimes can be tricky with no exit on the por 3, but you have to adapt very quickly. And again, very happy to be...
Perdón, lo último, que no sé si mañana vamos a hablar, ojalá que sí en el micrófono, porque hablan los ganadores. Agradecerle a la Federación de Kazajistán y a toda la gente del torneo, a Cristian y a todos los que están ahí detrás, que como dijo Momo, la verdad la ciudad nos sorprendió, pero es una auténtica locura, sinceramente. Es una ciudad preciosa. Hoy tuve el placer de caminarla un poco y un poquito en vano, pero la caminé. Pero precioso, nos llevaron a comer a un restaurante donde se veían todas las vistas de la ciudad y es una ciudad muy muy grande que nos sorprendió, así que agradecerles a ellos, no sé si me entenderán, pero bueno, acá el agradecimiento para ellos que nos están tratando súper también.
A special thank you from Martín Direno and also from Momo Gonzalez, because they were very surprised about the city from Almaty and about the country, thanking the organization. They were traveling and walking around the city and they were, again, very happy to be in a new final in an amazing city like this one. Mucha suerte mañana, chicos. Bien remado, bien sufrido, final merecida y mañana tendrán una oportunidad de levantar un título en Kazajstán.